This is for my grade 2 class, and my cross-curricular aspect is the science, technology, engineering, and math, the STEM aspect on the Three Little Pigs fairy tale. So the idea behind this would be to take what we know from the Three Little Pigs and apply that in a group, with small groups around the class, where they have to build a structure to fit. Ideally, you maybe get like a little figurine of a pig about the size of your hand that would house that pig, and also withstand a blow dryer about 30 centimeters away. That is the challenge. I chose this because I've done variations of it with my kindergarten classes as an ECE. I feel like it's a great opportunity to pull those assessment pieces that may be missing, maybe near the end of a unit or close to reports. So there's lots of times there's children where you just haven't seen or heard that learning or vocabulary or thinking from them. So to manipulate those groups to where you think that they would fit, where their strengths would allow them to sometimes flourish, where in other areas and activities that you just haven't seen yet. So that's what I like about this piece. A lot of assessment for and as you're kind of getting those observations, those conversations from my essential questions that are in the lesson plan. A little bit more heavier on the assessment as, I think, because you're listening to those peer-to-peer conversations, and during the consolidation piece, either listening for that peer feedback and that self reflection of the children. You come together after making the structure and you take it up as a group, seeing which ones fell over, which ones stood up, stayed standing. Why did they stay standing? Why did they fall over? What would you do differently? Was it the materials? What new materials would you use? There's so much the questions that are in my lesson plan, so much opportunity for that piece in the consolidation. I have the link. The Minds On starts with watching the story being told. Since I can't find a physical copy, I really like this version because it's a new version that I haven't seen before. So I kind of got excited because it's something new that I haven't done. Even though I've done this similar activity before, this is a new kind of spin on it. He kind of breaks down the fourth wall at the end and says, okay, it's your turn to build the house, and hurry up because the wolf is coming. So I feel like that's very engaging for the grade 2. Accounting for learning diversity. Knowing your students. So knowing your students is key for picking the right materials. Maybe some students have different materials. Maybe there's safety plans and you can't use certain materials. It's all about knowing your students. The storyteller in the video has a bit of an accent, so if some students are learning English as not their first language, then it may be wise to create the story yourself, learn it yourself, and present it in a way that everybody, that UDL piece where everybody can understand. It's not that hard to do. It's a quick story. I think anybody could do it. Another piece for Learn Diversity, it's a timed activity. Maybe get rid of the time. Maybe they work on it a little bit each day. Some students might turn into a whole week project. That's all up to the educator. Extension also to consider, I thought, for further cross-curricular lessons was gathering the data from the consolidation, which structures stayed standing and which ones fell over, and gather that data on a chart paper and take that data into maybe the next day or the next week into your math unit data and analyze that data, compare, create graphs, charts, etc. So you can also take that. So there's another cross-curricular piece. Transferable skills I picked out of here that I thought related to this lesson would be critical thinking, problem solving, innovation, creativity, self-directed learning, collaboration, and communication. The critical thinking, problem solving element, as the students are asked to solve a problem and be innovative using materials given to them. There are restrictions with those materials. They have a goal to create a structure that can stand up against the blow dryer 30 centimeters away. There's lots of room for creativity in this activity as the students are encouraged to come up with and try out new ideas. It is the educator's role to facilitate and interfere as little as possible with this process, which allows for almost complete self-directed learning for the students. This is a small group activity which fosters the students to develop their collaboration and communication skills as they work together to build a strong enough structure. And that's my time. You have my lesson plan. Thank you so much. This was a nice way it was like a fresh spin on something that I've done in the past over and over, and something that I think I would definitely take and build on as I move into the field, into the older grades. So yeah, I think it's a fun one. Thank you.